Right, mission this morning is to shovel off the shower sauna, the workshop, and get a shower. You can see the snow on top of the ATV shed. I'm not going to mess with that. I might knock off some of that overhang so it doesn't fall down and hit me in the head. See, the cabin roofs look pretty decent. So, I can't walk up onto the roof right now, so I'm going to use the Skandic because I have to do some work on this today. Also, I need to take these extensions that are underneath here. I need to take them off. So these extensions are part of the belly pan kit, and you can see instead of having the holes where snow can fall through, it's just collecting, and they got to go. This is meant to protect the chain case, and then on this side, see, look, that's a big block of ice. So on this side, the extension is meant to protect the brake. Oh, the other thing is I got a cover for this, and it has these clips that come down underneath, and the clip has to come through right there. So I can either cut this one out and leave it there, or just take the whole thing off. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna remove these and be done with them. Very nice having a box or tons of storage on this thing. I got this giant box. I only have a couple items in here now. It'll hold a saw on this side, got an axe on this side. I got a chainsaw holder that's going to go on the back of this once I put the heavy duty bumper on. So then I'll have a chainsaw spot. Got all this storage underneath the seat here, battery. Everything that you keep in here stays warm and dry, which is nice. So I broke this electrical connection for the heater that's in here. And I have that heater so you can slide your cell phone down in there and keep it protected and keep it warm. Got a glove box with a bunch of stuff. I keep my little sweeper and a saw in there. Sometimes an extra hat. So from here, I'll just climb on up. I've got to watch out for that wind turbine if it decides to start up. Let's get this initial bit out of the way of the snow machine. Turbine started up. And I could go down and turn it off, but then I have to dig that out first. I'm gonna knock snow down there and I'll have to dig it out a second time, so I'll just be careful while I'm up here. Stay away from the wind turbine. I can grab a blade once I get up here. Keep that thing from starting up. There we go, we're up. Wind is blowing this way, as it should in the winter, northeast, from the northeast. Get these edges exposed first so I don't accidentally take a step off. Yeah, this is crazy. I shoveled this off the day prior to the second snowfall. So that's the light and airy, and there's the chunky stuff underneath. That's when the snow is coming down wet. Temperature started dropping, everything got nice and fluffy. Could bring the broom up, and I think the wind will do most of the rest, and the sun. So I need to get into the workshop to get the parts that I'm going to install on the Skandic today. So that's why I'm doing this. Otherwise I would leave this alone. Hot. Be able to get in now. So I took a quick break after the shoveling. I'm back at it now. I'll run this bag of wood inside, get the wood stove stoked up so the cabin remains warm. I have some treetops in here that I'm going to cut up, and I use the small wood down at the shower sauna. It's a very small wood stove in there, and I use the treetops mainly for the shower sauna. Get the sleigh unhitched and move the Skandic down to the lower level after I'm done cutting up this wood pile here. Gonna warm up all three snow machines and get the mountain sleds out of my way right now. The Polaris needs a set of spark plugs, so you'll hear that when I start that up. Well, my third set of spark plugs on the Polaris 9R, and the machine only has 50 miles on it. It's running on one cylinder right now. So I'm going to install the heavy-duty bumper on the Skandic. That'll allow me to tow 1,500 pounds. Alright, just loose for now until I get both ends slid in here. Hopefully that's just Loctite grabbing. It's coming out good now. Get the fifth one in over there. Oh, right there at a lug. Right at a lug. All right, the last ones on each side. So there's 5 small screws on each side that go through the tunnel and into this heavy-duty rear bumper, and then these 2 large bolts at each corner of the tunnel, and 4 bolts on the hitch itself. So real important not to tighten any of these up when you're installing this bumper. Run them all in loose. These would be the first 2 that you really want to tighten. This one was difficult coming out, and it's being difficult going in. I think they got some paint in there. Tighten all the rest of them down. I got 2 more bolts to tighten up on this, but one of these track lugs is right where I need to be. It's kind of where it bends, though. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get them, but I'll get them. Yeah, it's right on top of this idler wheel. How about now? Oh boy, I got it. Put the snow flap on and finish with the heavy-duty rear bumper. Oh, come on. And the chainsaw holder, which goes back here like this. Good. This needs to come off for this. Install these reinforcement plates. Okay. So easy enough so far. Install the reinforcement brackets, drill 2 holes, put some bolts in there. Install the bracket, drill 2 holes, using this as a template. Poland has a thinner bar. It doesn't have enough tension. That's pretty good for this. Loosen this back up and apply more tension. This would be okay with a little bit more too. This one. So with the addition of these parts, it's now officially a work sled. So later today I'm going to run down the hill and get some water and bring up some wood and kind of give it its first heavy weight test. Got the wider skis I need to put on it also. But if I do that, I won't be able to get across the bridge in Talkeetna. Since I don't make runs to town very often, I'll just put the wide skis on for out here, and if I have to run to town, then I'll install the skis that are on it right now.